look at me, I'm Slay the Spire, and I'm so tiny. I'm so infinitesimally small. You couldn't possibly see what the... Oh my god, now I'm huge. Okay, hello. Welcome. Northernlion, Slay the Spire. We're doing a daily today. You know why we're doing a daily today? Because it's been a day since we did all those Ascension runs. Ignore this date. This date is a liar. I only say that because you're going to be like, this is like 6 days old. I'm away. By the time you watch this video, I will not be here. That is going to be the great convergence of videos and dailies and days in the calendar. It's the only way to backlog. So don't even wait. It's old news? Yeah, it was. Go ahead, watch some media that was made more recently than June 20th, 2018. Oh, I'm going to watch Transformers. Too bad. It's a 12-year-old movie. You screwed up. 11-year-old. Whatever. Sorry, Michael Bay. Ironclad Brewmaster Time Dilation Terminal. It's not horrible. In fact, it's mostly, like, pretty good. But it could be better. Let's move along here. We're going to start, we want to add cards. I wouldn't mind... pardon me. I wouldn't mind hitting a campfire, or as many campfires as possible, in order to upgrade Alchemize, because Alchemize is basically like a 10% damage boost when we play it, as well as a potion. Like here, this is an easy money. Sure, okay, I'll take the energy potion. I will take Entropic Brew. Drink the power, Berserk. Well, you could not really get much worse than that. I can't believe with all that power, we only did 11 damage to him on turn 1. That's pretty disgusting. I'm gonna pop this. Weak Potion. Thorns Potion. And then I mean, we could draw, but let's not. And say we did. So we still don't need to block. That's more along the lines of what we're looking for. He's probably dead. What do we want to get rid of? Well, I think this is the worst potion for now. Although I'm not a huge fan of the weak potion anymore. We just needed to make a space. We got Gambler's Brew, which is fine. I think we can shrug. We want to kill things... Well, actually, I don't think we care. Because of plated armor, blocks are worth a decent amount, I think. So we'll throw this at you. You're doing 8 damage. 1 block will clear that right up. So let's do that. And I'm tempted because, I mean, I want to hit you. Let's start like this. I don't love it, but I'm going to start like this. Because you're probably going for, I was going to say, like a buff maybe on this turn. Now we'll go for vulnerability. Hopefully we'll have a chance to slow you down. I'm starting to learn these enemies more. Took me a long time to get to this point, which is very, very sad. Considering how much time I've spent in this game. Let's do it like this. But this guy, you can't play defensively against him early. You want to, you get a turn where things look great for you. You want to crush him. We're going to alchemize. I like these. I like these cards. What's the potion? Attack. I think it's generally worth it. I'll take a battle trance and we'll continue moving onwards here. Feeling pretty okay. Attack potion is pummel. Dude, I gotta be honest. Kind of like a bash and a pummel. We're not taking any damage, so I think you just kill him. Now we got 1 enemy with 11 HP left. Not a whole heck of a lot to worry about there. Vulnerability. You will not die. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Gambler's Brew. I'm going to Battle Trance. 7 damage. I'm just going to ice you. We're going to get a potion anyway. Steroid Potion. Now we're talking. Take Bloodletting. I do like Thunderclap, though. I think Thunderclap is a really, really good card. I'm going to Bloodlet first. Now we're talking. Things are looking okay. We're going to make you vulnerable. We're going to take a Steroid Potion. We're going to draw. Okay. Next, we're going to Bash. We're going to keep that going. We're going to play a Defend. We shouldn't have played the Defend because we could have killed you. By playing the Defend, we took no damage, but we would have taken no damage anyway if we'd killed him, of course. But, you know, it's kind of an academic discussion because I'm a very smart individual, as you're well aware. So I took another Bloodletting. There will be times when I'm unhappy to see Bloodletting. But those times are not yet. Is that a sentence that makes any sense? No? That's fine. Those times are not yet. So you're doing 15, I have 13. I'll tell you what, that's fine by me. We'll just sneak some damage in on you. The reason we're doing it like this, we don't want to accidentally, you know, make one of these enemies get extra damage on me, thanks to a vulnerability sort of situation. This potion. Doing 7 damage, so I'll tell you what, we'll do it like this. Now, we got 2 turns of vulnerability. You're doing 13 damage. Couple of blocks will be real nice. We could also weaken you. Probably will. We just do that. Later. Okay. Good stuff. Very good stuff. You're dead next turn. And honestly, the first floor is looking a-okay right now as far as I see it. Seeing red. Dude, I'll take anything that gives us energy. For the most part, I think it's extremely great. You guys are doing 20 damage. That's a lot. So, I will take some thorns. I will let some blood. If I could just ice one of you. Bash. So, you'll be a 19. I can kill you. It will cause me to take a hit. I'm okay with that. Like, I'll take 5 damage in the process. I don't think that's bad. Because we can always use our blood potion. This time we'll probably... Well, I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking. Use the blood potion. Pop this out there. We have no block. Do I want to weaken him? It only saves us a little bit of damage. But we're going to get another potion anyway, so you know, why not save the little bit of damage? So this time we'll shrug. Now we're taking no damage. We don't need the bloodlet. We got him next turn anyway. So we're going to be fine. We're going to be back at max HP. It's a little bit easier to stay at max HP when you're in a situation where you lose 1 max HP every time, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. So far, a very consistent first floor. We've been on the level, feeling pretty good about it. I think what we should do is pop the block potion to give us some space. That way we can get some extra vulnerability. Again, part of the problem with a run like this, and it's not really a problem, so to speak, but it's remembering that potions are not at all precious. I'm not saying we should use 1 per turn, but we should definitely consider using 1 per fight. That's not very good. And in fact, we should probably, in a lot of circumstances, do more than 1 per fight. In fact, we should definitely do more than 1 per fight every single time we get the chance to do so. I keep, like, walking it back, but the reason I walk it back is I'm like, oh, we're getting at least 1 potion per fight. Usually, we're going to get more. Alright, this is a good test. It's our first elite fight, which is great because we actually need relics. We're definitely going to bash. He's already going to do the damn... we should have maybe done this slightly differently, but that's okay. You bloodlet... Alchemize. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to use it yet, but we probably will use it. I would prefer to have done more damage to him. Let's just leave it at that. With so much energy, we have to make space. We can use the artifact. We might as well pop it now. And then we'll pop this. I'm going to hit you. And you know what? Let's apply the poison as well. You might think this is bad, but I actually think that went very well. We're taking no damage. Next turn's going to be a much different story, as you can see. I still think you pop it. But now, as a result of the artifacts, when he does his debuff, we'll only get hit by 1 of them. Okay. I don't really want to lose 3 HP for no reason, so I'll just let that happen. So we lost strength, which is not that bad. He's dead, and we are a genius. That was a pretty solid fight. Turnip is pretty good as well. We can't become frail anymore. I think we should roll a perfected strike. We need some kind of better damage dealer as time goes on, and this helps out a lot. Bottled flame. Yeah, give me a perfected strike to start with. As we add more cards, this will become better and better. That's the idea, at least. We'll Well, we're probably going to want to Perfected You, but we might wait a second. So let's start with an Alchemize, then we'll draw. We'll definitely use both Bloodlets. The idea here is pretty simple. You would bash him, and then you could always Gambler's Brew to get some defense. Or we could just kill you in one hit, which also is good. Uppercut's a little expensive, in my opinion. So we're going to Smith, and, I mean, Perfected Strike getting better seems like it's really worth a lot, but a potion for free is gonna, I mean, it's always gonna be playable. Except against the, elites, and we may be coming up against one. Nope, thankfully not. I was gonna say we may be coming up against one right now, but, elites that, do things when we play a skill, I think we can kill you. So, but let's do it like this. This is better. Just make sure you keep some energy to use that. Okay. So we take 2 damage. 3 damage, sorry. Not much at all. Nothing to write home about. This time, I think we will Gambler's Brew, a strike and a defend, just to make space. Alchemize gives us an artifact. It's not going to work here, so I don't think it's necessary. Instead, you know, I'll pop a Dex Potion, get that out there, play an Alchemize, apply some Vulnerable, and maybe, just maybe, we can do some real damage to that guy next turn. You're definitely not gonna die to that. Well, tell you what, we'll do it like that. Slowly but surely, it's turning around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely 'cause you're never coming round. Another pretty good fight. What kind of relics am I looking for? Honestly, the relics are secondary to cards, in my opinion, right now. Of course, like, sure, Pantograph is great. I'm not going to say no to that. And Rupture is extremely great for us, but this is what I mean. Cards, and I was just going to say this as well. We need some kind of crowd control card, because we don't have one yet. That's the real issue. So we will see red. Obviously, we want to get to the point where, if possible, we can just kill these guys with strikes without having to use a potion. Battle Trance won't work anymore. We'll probably play Rupture anyway, though. An explosive potion was really the number one, like, be-all, end-all for us. 8 damage on these, so not good enough. Let me just think. 5, 5, 5, 3, that's 18 damage. 2 defends will get us there. I really don't like it because we're about to be debuffed as well, and this weakness is gonna... I mean, what are we waiting for? What do we think is gonna be better? Well, we think when we get strength upgrades from Rupture, that'll do it. We should really put an artifact up. We're also looking for explosive potions, if possible. Alright, how much damage you... 9 damage! That's slightly too little. 12 damage. Now we're cooking with gasoline. 10 damage. Here we go. Alright, amazingly, it looks like we may indeed make it through this without being too perturbed. Why not? Let me count the ways. Hey. Ah, I love it. Okay, so we'll do that. Now we got some stuff going on. We got 3 energy. How much are you doing? 12 damage. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. And you are dead. Beautiful. Flex is rarely going to be bad for us here, I think. So we'll smith again, and we won't get smithed again. Won't get smithed again. What are we going to do? Well, you got to hit him hard on turn 1. That's what it comes down to. Exactly what we wanted, sort of. We're time dilating. That's what's happening right now, in case you're curious. It's a really, really strong turn. We did like 40% of his HP in one go. Can't complain, right? Fire potion. Now, he's doing too much damage for us to stop. But we are going to heal the full after the fight. So the way I see it, you accept... I mean, you're about to take 36 damage. We can mitigate that with a potion. Apart from that, we're kind of going for broke. 6 damage. A little bit more my speed. So Rupture coming out. We really want Rupture to show up faster, but it shows up when it shows up, right? There's not a whole lot we can do about that right now. That was very dumb, is what that was. So we're going to slow everything down just a little bit more. Keep that vulnerability going wherever possible, but play this. Alright, what do you got? He's doing 6 damage. No more draw. Your vulnerability is gone. I mean, we really have slowed down quite a lot in the last very little bit. Embarrassingly enough, but hey, there you go. We got strikes that do 10 damage. It doesn't take too many more of those to get the kill here. 14 damage coming out. Big whoop. Big whoop. Hit you with this. We got a little bit more energy. This is huge because we'll hit you with that. And we'll hit you with that for 44. One more of those comes around, which is very plausible. You will just be deceased. Well, you got to do it in the right order, but there you go. Hey, that could have been worse. It could have been a lot better, but it could have been worse. This is tough because Offering is incredible. Brutality is really good with Rupture, but I think Offering is a better card in most circumstances. I will take... It pains me, because Philosopher's Stone against on the second floor is so dangerous, but the extra energy, I believe in the power of this extra energy. Just give me late birds. I just don't want to see birds early. Don't you know and haven't you heard? I would prefer not to see the birds. Let's see red. Shrug. I'm just trying to see if we want a Bloodlet. And you can't draw after you battle trance. If I could just remember that for the first time in my entire life, then. Okay. Do we Bloodlet? Yeah, I would recommend. He's not time dilated, so don't worry about that. Oh, hey. That's not going to happen most of the time, but I'll take it. Headbutt. Extremely great at getting Perfected Strike back. Now remember, we want to add strikes to the deck. None of these have strike in the name. Oh. Playing Curses is great. Shovel is better, probably. I'll take a Madness as well. I don't know where we went wrong, but we're digging for loot and I want the shuriken. So I'm going to fight, but it's a false dichotomy, okay? Free Perfected. What a world. When I say it's a false dichotomy, what I mean... I know you're like, we know what a false dichotomy is, Dad. Do you, though? Do you? Probably. You actually get a relic for fighting these guys, which is why in my head I'm like, of course we want to fight them. Yeah, we still want to. Definitely. We don't need to play Rupture yet. We have 11 blocks, so killing you would be the most ideal. Do we have enough block? No, not even close. Ah! Well, we messed up, but we're only going to take 5, which is 0 as long as we don't take any more. We took 6, but it's still 0 as long as we don't take any more. Had to be done, unfortunately. Everything's still coming up Millhouse on this run. We got very little to worry about. We're going to flex. I would prefer... to not lose any more HP. This is never going to do 17 damage, though. Not very good. Blood Potion. Yeah, like, Fairy in a Bottle is super useful if we think we're going to die, and for later, it would probably be really nice to have. But for now, unnecessary. Still going strong. We're going to flex. We're going to offer. After an offering, what do? See red. Absolutely. You should perfect it, then headbutt. We should have found a way to draw it. It seems like very plausible. We'll drink. Pop a strength potion. Get that out there. So we'll strike. Strike is doing 10 damage. Perfected Strike is doing 35, which is beautiful. Headbutt, you bring back Perfected. This guy's probably dead next turn. And nobody's the wiser. We've constructed a workable and winnable run. Without a doubt. I like our potions. Yeah, I still like them. There's too many flexes, but a perfected strike, pre-upgraded especially, very strong. Can't do anything here. I was going to say buy one card. Sure, flex is great, but we're going to start digging for loot. We want to hit the wombo. Bag of marbles is really, really good to start because we have the perfected strike by default. There's a lot of good here. Let's put it that way. 18 damage. I wonder if we just do this a little later and it'll get a kill. So here's what I'm thinking. Perfected's already going to get a kill. You perfected. Headbutt. Battle trance. Madness. It didn't hit perfected. In our head, you know, there's a very sensible reason for why we did things that way. You could get a bloodletting or a seeing red or, you know, any variety of card that could have made that happen more easily. Okay, well, we have like a comical... We shouldn't have even played that. We have a comical series of potions. In a lot of circumstances, we would probably consider this fairly useful, which is... We don't have Rupture yet, no. No. We're going to take just a staggering amount of damage. It's not my favorite draw. But you know what? Turns out, having these potions is actually worth a little bit more than we had considered originally. 8 damage, huh? 10 damage. Gotta wipe you. Do I have to? I have to wipe you. Yeah, things are getting a little spotty as we get a little further along in this run. Oh, we're gonna flex. We did play Rupture, so we are gonna... It's a little dicey. We're gonna... Seeing Red. Bloodlet. Offering. This is where we're looking for Wombus, if possible. 40-60. You know what I'm looking at is... Can we just toast this fool? There's not a whole lot else we could have done. I don't think we're gonna do... We did do 90! Oh my god! Who dares wins, sometimes accidentally. Give me a Hemokinesis, works well with Rupture. We still don't have to rest yet. We have Pantograph, so we're going to dig. Singing Bowl. Do I want to fight another elite on the way up? I think I'd rather just... Oh, Shuriken's good. I wish we had cheaper stuff, but Shuriken is still good. And I'm going to try to get as many campfires as possible. I think that's where my life exists right now, is I'm a campfire boy. I'm okay with that. 43 damage. I don't think you're going to die on this, so yeah, I'm going to... do things like that. That's fine. So we don't want to play skills, but I know, like, I play skills. That's in my... It's in my purview. So we will battle trance for sure. We can't draw after that, but so what? And then, like, the whole point of this is we're going to try to kill you as soon as possible. We have 4 energy in hand, so that's gorgeous. Let's play Alchemize first. We don't need to play Seeing Red, but... We should, for time dilation purposes. 28. 52. You're lucky. I was very close to using my explosive potion. Now, I do think our hand is going to be full of dazes. 1 daze, dream come true. I would prefer not to have to bloodlet. Mission accomplished. You know what? I think we'll start counteracting our terminal effect here. Thread and Needle is also extremely good. We start with 10 plated armor. That's not 10 armor. That's 10 armor, which is plated. This guy's annoying. So I think we do pop this, go to 14 plated armor. Alchemize. Power Potion is Rupture. Another Rupture? Why not? 36 damage. I'm going to hit you. 36! You gotta be kidding me. We didn't get a time... Because he doesn't have time dilation, you fool. Now you gotta waste the card on this fool. You might as well. And you're gonna bring back Perfected, of course. I mean, we're taking no damage in the process, but I do feel like a little bit of an idiot. Alright, what do you do here? We have regen, so we can afford to be a little aggressive if we want to be. Like with our cards that cause us to lose HP. Probably didn't need to go that hard, but... Oh, we'll take a... I think we'll take a Twin Strike for now. This is making Perfected better. Runic is great. We're going to get there for the boss, as long as we are not 25 HP or more. Out of the way. 18, huh? Let's pop this. It's like the perfect opportunity for a speed potion. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, you're not dead yet, but if I hit you with, like, literally anything, you will die. Let's use a potion. Ooh. Love it. Gotta love it. I think a better shrug is also fine. And then here, we'll dig yet again. Art of War. I think it's one of the worst relics in the game, but maybe in some decks that I've never considered, it can ride. What do you do? Madness for sure. It hit Perfected, which is going to make it free forever. Insanely great. Definitely did not need to pop that in hindsight. That's a really, really good first turn. Now, these guys are going to be a pain in the butt. You don't need me to tell you that, I'm sure. 3 free strength. Pretty nice. We're going to take no damage this turn. I think this deck's got the tools. I don't think it's going to be a guarantee. And we did get extra energy, so it shows what I know there. Not that it's worth literally anything at all right now, but... Oh, never mind. It might be worth something. We don't need to play Bloodletting, but we haven't played Rupture? We haven't played Rupture. I'll still take it just for time dilation purposes. 20. 17. 18. 29. It's a little much, but... Alright, so we are going to take 11 damage. Perfect is gone, but this is not that bad. Where's my Rupture at, dude? Okay, it doesn't exist. Can't draw anymore. What do you play? Well, you headbutt, bring back your free Perfected Strike. It is the upgraded one anyway. You're going to Twin Strike. You're going to Hemo. You're going to strike. You're going to strike. He's in just a heck of a bad spot, let me tell you what. Dusted. All right. Great daily so far. I think we've constructed this in our image. I feel good. I think Juggernaut works. I don't think it's usually a good card. Ah, you can no longer rest. I tend to not rest. I'll try. It's a little scary with these strong enemies, but I'm also going to alt-tab here. I'm going to look at Skype and I'm going to see. Yeah, that sounds great. Can you get blank and blank? I'm mid-vid. Sadly. T-Y, T-Y, T-Y. Okay, yeah. That's business, baby! Alright, 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 alright. We want campfires. We want elites. I think we're going to rank just fine today. Do I want the shop? Yeah, I want the shop. Rupture. Battle. See, Juggernaut. Why do I like Juggernaut? Because we gain block constantly. Hoping... Oh, we can't draw anymore. We gain block every turn. Sometimes on purpose. Sometimes accidentally. Hemokinesis is really tough, to be honest with you, because of Runic Dodecahedron. But I think you know, you make a decision and you go with it, right? What do you think here? For right now, I actually think we do not play it. 5. I'm going to hit you once. We're fine. Because I think the energy is more valuable. Become confused, draw 2 cards. I'm willing to take a chance. There you go. We got 7 energy. Warcry. We should have a defend. We should have a defend. Sorry, that was offensive. Give me the Perfected. Pass turn. If we play 2 blocks, he dies. So consider that. Also consider that no blocks exist in this deck. You're gonna make me hit him. There's nothing else I can do. I gotta take 7. I wish I didn't. If I'm gonna take 7, you know I'm hitting him for 50. I'm wary about a strike, even though it does benefit us. I think here, I think the weakness card is really good as well. But I like this, again, because we're fighting back against Terminal at this point. So, we'll Bloodlet. What do we like? Steroid Potion's actually pretty great here while he's vulnerable, because I'm pretty sure he's, like, super dead. We're almost back to full HP. And in general, I mean, I like Shrug. Cleave, we have no crowd control whatsoever. Who are our bosses? We're not going to play a Cleave and be happy about it against Dono Deca. So let's take Ghostly Armor, which I think will be worth more than it looks like it's worth right now. Bag of Preparation is, like, one of the best relics in the game. The fact that it's 150 gold is comical. I certainly am not disappointed to get that. Especially considering the pseudo-combo nature we kind of got going on here. So, what do we like here? Well, they are doing 22 damage. So, this sorts that out, which is really nice. Artifact Potion is not necessarily relevant. Let's get that out there. We could Shrug for draw, but we have a lot of good attacks. So, in my head, I'm like, if you can dust the Thorn Lords on floor 1, you're in the clear, dude. All the Thorn Lords are thoroughly dusted already. Beautiful. I think this is accidentally like a pretty strong Ironclad deck. It's not necessarily the kind of thing I don't roll. I don't really like the idea of playing one of these, to be honest. I think both of these are pretty good, so I'm just going to let you... I'm going to assume that I'll have a chance to do 30 damage to you later, is what it comes down to. And I don't feel very smart about that right now, because you're about to hit me. So what do? I guess you would pop a block potion, because things are looking slightly dicey. I guess you would pop, perhaps, your speed potion as well. Thorns are not going to help you here. You are going to explode. You're only going to do... How much damage do you do? 30 damage. So we're going to take 8. Wish we didn't. But I am an idiot at my core. We're going to dump Fairy in a bottle still. I don't think we need it. Pommel, upgraded for sure. Makes Perfected Strike better. Enemy starting vulnerable. Makes me a happy man. Certainly play Flex. You're doing 13 damage. Let's knock that out. Get an Alchemize in there. Smoke Bomb is bad. I may actually just discard it immediately. Just to say F you is what it comes down to. So again, I don't like playing Offering, but we weren't at Runic Dodecahedron anyway, which means I love playing Offering. Confusion's a little weird here. I don't think we start there. I think we start with Seeing Red, get some extra energy. I'm going to hit you with this Bash. It's going to do 22 damage. Nothing wrong with that. Why are we doing it like this? Because now I'm going to take the Confusion and we're going to get this show on the road. Let me think about this. How much damage you take? 70? Not enough yet. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. That's not worth it. It's a lot of... It might be worth it, but it's not worth it yet. Now you're dead. Okay, easy money. Keep that HP rolling. Vira, I love it. You will not have anything useful for me, I imagine. Yeah. I think Dark Shackles is worth a buy. Tell you what, we're going to dig up a relic. Ooh, actually pretty solid. Bottled Lightning, choose a skill. This is important. What skill do you want? It's tough. For real. I think usually you'd want Offering. As weird as it sounds, I think we want Battle Trance. Just because Runic Dodecahedron kind of intercedes with Offering. And we are going to be at full HP, at least for the time being. So, against these guys, 17, I think we're going to pop Thorns. Then we'll get one of these out of here. Attack Potion. Sword Boomerang. We can afford to save that for a little bit. What comes next? Probably you'd start to work on the draw. Now we're talking. We're not going to get any more energy, though, so you should be aware of that. 56 damage. You're also dead. Obviously, we don't need Ghostly Armor. Just going to hit you. We got one turn of just you. I think you are in for a dangerous And scary time. We can play Offering here as long as we kill him this turn. The thing is, Offering plus Bloodletting actually, I don't want to say it screws you, but it makes it impossible to get back to full HP in one go. Can I kill you? Unlikely. Possibly unlikely. Let's play all of our... I don't want to call it trash necessarily, but... Oh, you're definitely dead. Okay. Back to full HP. Poison. Nah, I like what we got. Keep fighting back against Terminal. Again, if we kill them on turn 1, we can afford to play Offering. I think we should still play Offering. But here's what I think we should do. Perfected. Headbutt. Offering. Perfected. Well, let's flex. You can play some other stuff just for time dilation. Is the easiest money ever made. That's your Wombus. We should fight the elite. I was hoping it was this guy, because we got a really good turn 1. As long as we draw something that gives us draw, which we didn't. But, what about this one? Okay. Well, what do you do? Perfected. Not taking advantage of time dilation, but getting another perfected that we can take advantage of later. Throw out a battle trance. Now we want energy, and we're going to get some of it. So you'd play a strike. You'd play a defend. You'd probably play a rupture. That seems better. Then you would play a strike. I messed it up. You would play a twin strike. You'd play a perfected strike. We're going to hit him twice next turn, so it's not that big of a deal, but we should have played a strike instead of the defend, obviously. I was just trying to get time dilation going, is what it comes down to. I got to hit you twice. It turns out I may not be able to do that, which is hilarious. You're not going to hit me at all, but you got to admit, it's still pretty funny. Anyway, we are going to hit you twice. Fair enough. Power Potion is pretty great. These guys, Dono and Deca don't really debuff you, I think. I mean, obviously you just want a relic here if you can get it. A curse could be terrible. You want to remove a card from my deck. You can take a basic defend. We don't want to remove strikes. Upgrade. I'll take a chance. I want to upgrade our other perfected. I don't see a curse. Hey, ref. I don't see no curse. Alright, I think we got a great chance. I don't think we have a guarantee, but I think we have a great chance. No time dilation in many ways is bad, but also in some ways makes my life a little bit easier. You guys are starting vulnerable. Let's keep it going. Combust is dangerous. We might not want to play it turn 1. It works very well with Rupture, admittedly. But what's worth more, energy or strength? Well, you know what? We are going to play Bloodletting. Because, yeah, okay. Play Combust. Play Bloodletting. Sorry, Runic. We tried. Sort of. We tried the absolute bare minimum that we could. We don't need it. Turn 1. Okay. So we got 7 energy. To me, that is, well, you probably have to play a defend just to, because what I'm thinking is perfected, twin strike, pommel, defend. So you play defend, pommel, twin strike, perfected. And why did we do it in that order? Time dilation, because even though I just said it 2 seconds ago, apparently I had forgotten that it's like a thing that matters. We'll see red. We'll shrug. We're probably going to play Ghost. I mean, we're definitely going to play Ghostly. So now we're taking no damage. We're going to win. Even with the buffs, I think we're going to win. Rupture is necessary. We are going to start to take damage on this turn. I still think we're in an okay spot. This is important. You headbutt. You bring back a perfected strike. You play Offering. Oh my god, we have Pen Nib. It's kind of an overkill, right? So I think you throw out an Alchemize. We're looking for a vulnerable potion to use on this guy. I mean, we do it like this then. Ah, you know what we do? Like that. He's still dead. Still taking a little damage, but not much. Plus, we have regen now. Alright, this guy's in trouble. We probably won't afford, can't afford, I should say, to play Alchemize, but... And Juggernaut's not even close. We're gonna be fine. Looks like we made it after all. Except, things actually look a little touchy right now, but... We'll probably make it after all. We do have 11 strength up. We had 12, but that was flex. Alright, I mean, you should be dead to... Time dilation, I know doesn't work, but in principle, you do this, 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 this. Very good daily. No perfects. Scores should be under 1,000. Yeah, way, that's a low score for a victorious daily, but dude, I'm really happy. I had a fun time on today's daily nonetheless. I did it my way. That's the important part. For now, thanks for watching. Oh, we're way down there. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.